Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. Today's video are my Amazon favorites of 2024. So basically I wanted to share with you all the pieces I'm loving, I'm using, I'm reordering. We're about to get in the gift buying season and some of these would work for that too. But before we get into that, I just wanted to share things I'm actually loving and using in my home daily. So if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and let's jump straight into today's video. Before we move on to the very first product, I do want to mention I'm going to have all the links down below in my description box. So if I talk about something and you see it and you like it, you want to try it, you want to share it with a friend, all the links are down there. This first product, I'm literally so excited. It's probably one of my favorite. I mean, these are all my favorites, but like one of my top 3 or top 5 is this. And it's a laundry detergent and softener. And I know you're thinking like, Ashley, you have lost your mind. Maybe, but here's the dilemma. I have this dilemma of wanting to keep my family healthy and like non-toxic. Savannah and Chase are both super sensitive to like fabrics and smells. Mainly Savannah, she's just like from when she was born, like we couldn't even use the baby stuff on her. We just have to be super careful. But I love fresh smelling laundry. I love Tide. I love Downy. I love when someone walks past me and I can just smell their clean clothes. That may be weird, but that's just how I am. So I always struggled. So there's a lot of times I'll wash Savannah's stuff in like other products and then I'll wash mine in something else just so I can have that smell occasionally. But now I have found the product that solves all of our problems and you can have both. You can have really safe softeners and detergents and they smell amazing. So this right here is the detergent. It smells just like Tide. Did you hear me? It is literally safe. It's non-toxic. It says 0 toxic chemicals, better than your grandma's laundry detergent, which those are some bold words. It's eco-friendly, cruelty-free, dye-free, synthetic fragrance-free, up to 50 loads. It smells like Tide. It makes your like laundry room smell amazing and it's safe on us. It's safe on our babies. Cannot suggest this enough. So it comes like this. It's kind of like the Jaws, how you do refills. It's like this. You add water, dump this in, shake it, and you're good to go. I'm on like my 3rd bottle of this. This is how much I love it. And I will continue to order this over and over and over and over again. But they also have the softener, which I'm loving. Same thing. This is more of like the refills, like a liquid, but you use it the same. You add water, dump this in, shake it. It is so easy. Both are 50 loads. Both are safe, both smell amazing, so you get to have that wonderful smell and keep your family safe at the same time. Okay, moving on, I'm going to talk about something else that I keep in the laundry room. I'm going to try to keep it in the same category. You may keep yours somewhere else, but I just got this out of my like second fridge. But I get a lot of headaches, we get sore, we get injured. I've always had weird ice packs, like, you know, kinds that are like for lunch pails, not really like made for your body, but I've always just made it work. Finally, one day I had like the worst headache and I was sick of it like not being able to mold to like my neck or my shoulders or whatever it was. And so it's like getting frost on it because I pulled it out of the freezer. But I found this guy. I ordered a 2-pack, but you can just get an individual pack. But what's so nice is it's so cold, but it's like gel. Do you see that? It will mold to any part of the body where you're gonna do it. So I can lay it on a pillow and get my neck and my shoulders, and I feel like it just like molds to that area. You could put it, you know, like your calves or your arm or wherever you are, but this is something you have forever. I feel like every ice pack I have, I own for several years, but this is just a really, really good one. So if you work out a lot and you get injuries or you just like to ice it, or if you get bad headaches like me, this is definitely a game changer. Have it in your freezer and then anytime you need to use it, it's there. So one thing I'm always trying to find is like comfort. I want to be comfortable. And so I've really been on a mission to find like the best pair of panties and the best bra. I know like in my last house over on Instagram, like I asked for the best bras and did like a full review over on Instagram because I was trying to find the best one, but I want them smooth, I want them comfortable, and I do not want the cups to be able to come out. I'm so sick of like washing them and having to put them back in. I know that seems so lazy, but like I'm so over it. So the bras I like are this style. They're super smooth. You don't see them underneath your clothes. They just like mold to your body, but their cups always come out. So every time I wash them, they just slide out. And so it's like, I love this bra, but just like this, it comes out so easy in the washer and dryer every time I'm putting that back in, even though I love the look. even though they're comfortable, it's like the padding for me that comes out. So on that journey, I found this bra, which everyone was sharing and love, and it's off Amazon and it's still a good bra. If you like this one, I'll link it too. But a lot of people didn't like the look. I'll have to do like a pop-up. I have black right here so you can't tell, but they were like, I don't know, it's not like a pretty bra. You know what I mean? Like it's perfect under sweatshirts, t-shirts. I mean, I was wearing them all the time. They have all different colors, but I get it. It wasn't like as pretty. Well, basically, someone got smart, and if you take the best things about this bra and the best things about this bra and put them together, they had a baby, and it's on Amazon, and it's this bra right here. It's got that buttery, soft texture. It molds around you, but I love that this one like still hooks in the back, so it's not like a one size, like you have to stretch it on or off, and it's got 3 choices. The straps are adjustable, and the padding, like the little pad inserts, do not come out. Like game changer. I ordered so many more. I have this one right now, and I literally didn't put it on today so I could film and show it. And I was like, oh, as soon as I get done filming, I'm putting it back on. Like, love it. Grab as many colors. It's gonna hold up really well. I've washed it. I don't really dry my bras. Like I dried those. This one I just let lay out. I'm sure you could, but I will say it is super soft. It's the best of both worlds. If you need a good, comfortable bra that doesn't have like wires or anything like that, this is the one to grab for sure. I have one decor piece, well 2, it's like a 2 for 1, but it's this pillow cover. I've been having the hardest time finding a really good pillow. I feel like HomeGoods gets them, it's just not as common as it used to be. So I found this on Amazon, and guys, this texture is so good. It looks so high-end. It's actually a pillow cover, and you get 2. They have different sizes. But remember, like the bigger you go, the more custom it looks, the more high-end it looks. And then I got a really good insert that's choppable. So I'm gonna link the insert if you're just needing an insert. Maybe you already have pillow covers. And I'm gonna link the cover, so both will be linked, but I highly suggest them together. I actually have it out right here, that big one is, but they look so good, they feel so good. And then getting cover, it is more affordable way, because then you just keep your insert, and if I want to switch this out, I just zip it off, I can wash it, put it back on, put a new one on or whatever. But I highly suggest the insert and the cover. I feel like they're both amazing, amazing quality. Now we're gonna move on to a frother. So I've shared this one a million times. I love it and I still use it. But last Black Friday, Prime Day, maybe it was Prime Day, someone talked about this one, and so I had to order it. It took forever to get it. Like they even canceled my order and I reordered it. I think just during the time it was hard to get your hands on it. But they're both really good, and I'm gonna tell you why. So this one's really cool. I feel like it mixes so well. If you mix a lot of products like powders into liquids, and it's a lot quieter. Like it doesn't hit the side of the cup like this metal does. It's more of a plastic. I just feel like it's softer, it's smoother. It does really, really well. Now, if you're using it as a frother, I still think this one works better. So if you're just mixing things in, this one works better. If you're actually frothing something, and this is a frother too, but I feel like I get way more foam in my drink with this one. So it's kind of like I use both because I never know which one I want. Like I love this one. I love it. It's quiet. I love it mixes in. I never have like anything left in the bottom of my drink, but sometimes I love a lot of foam in the top of like my happy juice. And so sometimes I'll use this one, but maybe you're buying a gift for someone and you don't know what to get them, and they do like protein drinks or something like that. Like they add mixes. This is just a fun new product to try. Like I feel like everyone's always excited to try something new. So I feel like this one is just a fun gift idea. It's affordable, it's easy. And if you already know they're mixing drinks, I feel like it's perfect. Now, speaking of drinks, this one I actually was influenced by, her name's Jackie. She's amazing over on Instagram. I'll link her for you. But she was talking about these drinks, and you guys know we've all done the Stanley, we've all done the Simple Modern. I don't know, I'm like, a cup's a cup. It's really nice. Like I love when they fit like in a cup holder. I love when they hold a lot, but I don't know. I loved them, but I didn't like have to have them. I don't know if that makes sense. Until she shared this one, I ordered it. I did go a little bit smaller on this one. I've learned I don't need like a massive cup. It just gets too like heavy to hold. So I ordered this size. I'll put down there what size I ordered. What's nice is it has this rubber gripped bottom, so it's not gonna like slide or move. It is dishwasher safe. It's for cold beverages only, and do not microwave. So just keep that in mind. But what I love is it can't spill. Like that is a game changer. You can throw this in a backpack or a workout bag, whatever, and you don't have to worry about it spilling in your car, in your bag. And I love that it still has a straw on it. So I really only drink through straws. I know it's not gonna be good for lines as aging. I just drink more water if there's a straw. So I love that this has it, but then you can close it. So it's not dirty. Things can't get in your drink like bugs and stuff. I just feel like it's the perfect cup. Comes in all different colors. I'm gonna have this link down below in the description box for you. Next up, we're gonna talk about a label maker. So this is a somewhat new purchase, but I owned this years ago, like exact same one, used it all the time. So when I was needing another one, basically I was wanting to label the tubs up in my attic, and I just wanted something easy. I didn't want the Cricut. I didn't want anything crazy. I wanted it quick when I just needed to label things like a remote or light or something like that. This is so easy to use. It's just all right here. Like there's nothing to do with an app. There's no printer that you have to hook up. Sometimes we just need easy, like an easy's okay. And that's why I picked up this guy, and I'm constantly using it. Chase will even come in and be like, hey, will you make me a label for our folder, like where we keep stuff in it? And I can just do it so easy and simple. It even has like icons and different things you can insert, but it is basic. But sometimes you just need basic, and I love this label maker. The last category we're gonna move on to is beauty, and I feel like I have quite a few items, so I'm gonna go through these, but these are all my favorites. So basically, I've been on my hair journey. Like, I was losing so much hair. I was getting so stressed about it, which caused more hair loss. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, there's just been a lot going on. And I did change my like shampoo and conditioner to Monet, just so you know, like they're not on Amazon. They may be, if they are, I'll link them. But I did switch that over, which has helped a lot, but I've also switched over a lot of my other products, and I feel like it's made such a huge difference in my hair. Like, you guys are giving me so many more compliments now. Like, I even keep getting asked if I have extensions, and I'm like, no, I'm losing my hair. So I can tell you guys see a difference in it, which is super nice. I feel like the hair loss has stopped. Like, now I have a normal amount. Like, I know you're supposed to lose hair, but I was losing it by like just, it was crazy. Like, I would just pull on it and just globs would come out. Like, I'm not like that anymore. Like, I can pull on it and like no hair came out, which is huge. Plus just like the health of it with having blonde in it, you have to take care of it. So these are the products I'm going to stand by and swear by, and I love them. And so I learned about this one, and I'm gonna link it for you. This smells so good. And you don't have to use a lot. So it is a little pricey, but keep in mind, you can only use like a quarter size or less. So it's going to last a long time than buying a cheap one that you're having to use a ton of for it not to work, and you just keep rebuying it. So sometimes there's products you just have to look at it like that. And if it's out of your budget, add it to your birthday list, add it to your Christmas list, anniversary, whatever it is, and then just use it very carefully. Don't overuse it. And then you can have a really good product that's actually doing its job versus spending less on a product that's not. And I have done that for so many years, and my hair was showing like the state of it. So this has been a game changer for me. I love it. Like I said, I use a quarter size or less. It's weightless. Like, I can put it on the top of my hair. What I was learning is I was getting nervous to put stuff like at my roots down because my hair can get really oily, and I didn't want it to get heavy. And so I was not putting my heat protector on the top of my hair, and then I was blow drying, and that's not good for it either. I was putting on the ends. So this, I mean, I do it, I start at my ends and work off like whatever's left. I like rub on the top, but I really make sure I get that blonde. So if you have a lot of blonde, I make sure I cover those blonde pieces first and then use the rest. And like I said, it smells amazing, and it has worked so well. I do want to mention real fast, I forgot to say, this also has a detangler in it, so that's why I like it too. Like, after you get out of the shower, I just make sure my hair's like towel dry, and then you know, when almost all that moisture's out, then I add it, so I'm getting the most product. It's not just getting watered down. So this product is a lot of the same. You can use it the same way when you get out of the shower, towel dry it really well, make sure like all that excess water is out, even if you like put your makeup on first and then put it on right before you're gonna blow dry. And that's what I also learned, is I would blow dry my hair when it was still really wet. I get it as dry as I can before I put that heat on it. But this is another good product, and it also works really well. It's got a detangler in it. It can be a leave-in conditioner, a smoothing balm. So I feel like when you use this and your ends get really dry, which I have another product for that too, This helps on my ends. This one I'm a little more careful putting up here just because I don't want it to get oily since it's like a leave-in conditioner. But what's nice about this is you can use this on dry hair. So this I'm only gonna use on my wet hair, but when I'm gonna like touch up my curls day 2, 3, or 4, I'll spray this on it so it gets another layer of heat protection, and then I curl it. So this is really good for that. It will feel a little damp when you spray it, but I just let it like air dry for a second. Like I rub my fingers through it, and that's protecting my hair as well. The next thing I do is blow dry my hair. And so I am so picky when it comes to a hair dryer. Like I need power. I don't need lightweight. I need power to blow dry it. And so during the last Prime Day, someone else shared this and I ordered it immediately. This thing is amazing. It comes with all different attachments. I should have grabbed them. I don't really use them. I will say when you put an attachment on it, it doesn't blow as hard. But if you keep it off, this thing is amazing. Like I'll even turn it down. And what's nice is it's got heat settings like 1, 2, and 3, and then obviously like low, medium, and high. And sometimes I have to go to medium because the high is so high. But I feel like you can blow dry your hair so quickly and get it dry that you're not just like blowing heat on it forever. So definitely make sure your hair's really dry. Definitely make sure you have a heat protectant. But then, like I said, this hair dryer has been amazing. I even only take carry-ons on trips, so I have to be very careful when I'm packing. And I took it to Destin with us. I'm like, I am not leaving this thing behind. I'm gonna have to wash my hair while I'm there. And so it made the trip there and back with us. And then after you blow dry your hair, you move on to the next product, which is curling irons for me. I mean, I have straighteners, but the majority of the time I'm gonna use a curling iron. So this is like 1 inch and 1.5 inches. I have 2 because Savannah does this one and I do this one, but sometimes I go and steal hers. So we have 2 of them because it's been so much better on our hair. I will say this brand, I didn't notice if they had a wand, and so I went ahead and bought it. When I curl my hair, I like it, but if I'm in a hurry, I will use this as a wand. I think you'll see it in my next video, but I just literally wrap it like I would a wand, and it works. So, I mean, obviously it's not gonna work now, it's not plugged in, but that's how I use it as a wand if you're used to it. But apparently this just is a better heat and better like material for your hair, so it causes less damage. So I feel like all these little things have really, really just helped improve the health of my hair. And then the last thing I like to do after I style my hair is take an oil. My ends were getting really dry, and typically I have to wash my hair because it gets oily up here. But I was noticing a lot of the time I was washing my hair early because the ends were so like frizzy and dry. I started using a hair oil, which I'm gonna link. This is another thing, like it kind of looks expensive, but it lasts you forever. Like I put just a little like half squirt in my hand, rub it together, and rub it through the ends, and my ends have been so much healthier. They're not dry, they're not frizzy. If they are, I put this on them and they just look healthy and fresh again. So I feel like I've really got my hair game down and it's really helped. I know it's a lot, so if you're on your journey to start with one thing and slowly work your way up, or Christmas is coming, ask like a family member for something, but all this stuff is gonna hold up and last for a while, and you're gonna start to see a huge difference with your hair. Another thing I'm always trying out are tanners. I feel like I've never found like the right tanner for me. I found really good ones. I use them for a long time, but this has been my new one, and it's Get Into the Limelight. It's been so good. So this was so good that I put it on. I feel like at the beginning of summer, I was really good about laying out. So that was my natural tan. Well, I'm losing it because I'm not out there anymore. I try not to do a lot of sun damage, but we were headed to Destin and I'm like, you know, I don't want to be white in a bikini on the beach, but I also don't want to lay out and just get a sunburn or get the sun damage. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it this year. So I totally put this on the night before I left, rinsed it off the next morning. I looked so dark the entire time I was down there, and I came back and I was still dark, and it was all fake. Like Chase looked at me one day, he was like, "You're getting so dark." And I was like, yeah, it wasn't. It was this. Like I stayed underneath the umbrella. There was a few times I like left my legs out or feet, but not for long. I had sunscreen on. So this is a really pretty tan. The thing I'm loving about it is it comes off just more gracefully. I feel like that's my issue with most tanners. They all look good, you know, day 1 or day 2, but as they come off, they start looking really weird. I feel like this one just is a lot nicer to you as it comes off, or it has been for me. So if you're looking for a good self tanner, this one's really good. I use it like once a week. I need it now. Like I haven't put it on since before our trip, but it's definitely my go-to now. I feel like it's a really pretty color, and like I said, it just comes off just more user-friendly. Okay, and the last one we're gonna talk about is a little funny, but it's good. It's good and I wanna share it, okay? It's a floss. So, say you don't enjoy flossing. Not that anybody's just gonna like love flossing, but if you like dread it, you don't wanna do it, it hurts, you just find every excuse not to, you're just using the wrong floss. Now, I don't think anybody's ever gonna be like, yay, it's time to floss, but you won't dread it as much and you'll do it way more often if you have a really good floss, and this is it. Like, I feel like the floss the dentists give you are always so good, but then it's so hard to find in stores. And I've never understood that. I'm like, shouldn't the samples be the things that, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Every time they give me one, I'm like, I love it, but I can't find it. I finally found one on Amazon. It was like a big pack of it, but you go through it, share it with a friend, just save, you'll be like stocked up, but this one's so good. It is so thin and so soft. It works so well, but it's almost so like smooth. It feels good on your teeth and you feel like you're cleaning them well, and then you don't mind doing it. Like ever since I've got this, I floss every night now, and I haven't been the best flosser, but this one I've had for several months and I'm loving it. So that's why I was finally like, you know what, we're gonna talk about floss. No one's talking about floss. We all need to floss. This is a really, really good one. So I'm gonna have it linked down below for you. Okay guys, we finished this. Definitely let me know if you'd wanna see one more, because I think I have enough products I could do one more video, because these are things I'm truly, truly loving that I want you guys to know about. And then let me know your thoughts on the style of this one. Like, I know it was a little bit longer talking about each product, but sometimes I really want to get across the details so you know why I like it, and you know why I love it, or you know why I chose to order it. But I also know like rapid fire is good. You know what I mean? Like you just want to see it. And those are more like my Prime Day sales. Like I'm just trying to like get it out there, tell you real quick, tell you the price. Let me know which way you just gravitate. Do you like me talking a little bit longer about the product so you know all the details? Or are you just like, no, I just want it quick. I want to see it. I want to know your review and then move on. So let me know down below in the comments so I know how to film these. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I just wanna let you know that I could never let you go. Hey.